Paul.
Wow, my God, somebody knows you.
We're accosted live on camera. What's your name, sir?
Lee.
Lee.
Vicky.
And Vicky. How you doing? You all right?
We have messaged you. We're on a honeymoon.
Are you?
You said we should see you later.
We will be in the Pelican restaurant in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
So come and have a chat. Priscilla Booth wants to say hello.
How are you?
How are you?
So you're going to be there?
Yeah.
We'll see you in about 10-15 minutes. Yeah. We'll be seeing in a bit. Can't miss him, he's a monster. So we'll see you in a bit.
Can't miss me.
See you in a bit. See you in a bit. We've been accosted live on camera right at the start of the video. Wow. Takes your breath away, that's for sure. We'll see you, Booth.
Well, I now happily will say hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again, especially when we met one more couple, such a lovely couple, a mountain luxury mountain man and the beautiful, beautiful woman. Thank you. We are only humble.
We are indeed. Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. We're in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. We're going to go and storm it, especially for you. And of course, we'd like you to come with us. And let's see what's going on and perhaps introduce you to some of the superstars along the way. It's all finished, by the way. All the paving is complete. And look at that. There's even some new seating arrangements for people to sit and take the weight off their little feet before they progress into the harbour area and perhaps digest the beauty and the spectacality of the food and the service, or perhaps pop in and go on a boat trip, because Paphos Harbour, I promise you, is waiting especially for you.
And I would like to say a big shout out to our friends, Mr. Dirk and Mr. Michael, because they went to see their dogs, lovely Lenore. And I hope Lenore was so happy to see him.
Priscilla Booth has a problem with knowing where the light is, John Rice.
I don't know. I'm not a fly at all.
Not a fly.
I'm not a butterfly at all.
No, there we are. No. Let's keep going. We're going to storm the Kato Paphos Harbour.
If you were standing there, and because it's hitting me, if you're standing there, this is where
it's hitting you too much, unfortunately, now though. So very, very difficult to make evening videos. So we thank each and every one of you that stick with us. Obviously, we go from dark areas to light areas. Now we're going to go into the harbour area, and of course, hopefully, it's quite light. The first restaurant on the block, probably the best and probably one of the most famous restaurants in the world. It is the King's Restaurant. Mr. Makos is doing his job there. We can see Andreas, the king in waiting, and that's the king himself, Mr. Harris, with his back to us. And of course, they're almost packed to the rafters, and they're having a very, very busy time indeed. And if you want to know what's on the menu tonight, well, look at that. Feast your eyes and digest. The food is quite simply to die for, and the prices, to be honest, are very, very reasonable indeed. And there's even a little bit there for the littlies. Feast your eyes and digest. If you want a great meal in the Paphos Harbour, I'm telling you, the place to come has got to be the King's Restaurant. And of course, you're going to get something spectacality indeed. That's their rear house just over there. You can eat there as well, by the way, relax and have a drink or two. And then when you turn around and look the other way, what do you find? Theo's Restaurant. One of the busiest restaurants in the world again. That's the man in charge, Mr. Andreas, and he's a superstar.
Hello, my friend.
Yasu Gumbaru.
Marika and me, not you.
No. How you doing, Andreas? You all right?
Very
Good?
well, my friend.
Good.
Thank you. Everybody, welcome to the lovely Cyprus. You see the lovely person and Marika.
There we
together
are.
Forever
2 stars
and never to part.
in the harbour area.
Yes.
Thanks, Andreas. Andreas
you,
is a legend. If you want a great table in Theo's Restaurant, that's the man that you've got to befriend. Otherwise, you'll find yourself sitting out in the street. That's the entrance to the harbour. Perhaps if you're looking for the special boat trips, I'm sure there's a boat trip in there especially for you, whether it be fishing, turtle watching, or perhaps going on one of the big boys, and you can go and get a spectacality of a cruise indeed. Priscilla Booth is leading the way. She's going to go and have a chat with a girl known as Sexy Roxy, and I'm going to go and have a look what's playing on their TV, especially for you. There's our girl, Sexy Roxy.
Hello.
Yes. Are you busy?
Lovely.
You all right?
Very nice.
Yes, indeed. Let's go and have a look what's playing on this TV. It looks as though it's on, well, it's on pause. Roxy.
Oh.
You're on pause. What's going on? Come on, Roxy. Hit the off the pause button. Let's have a look. What's going on in the world of the Paphos Sea Cruises? Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's the big boy, the Ocean Vision. And look, it's waiting especially for you. Nighttime cruise. This must be a Friday and a Thursday. Maybe a Saturday. Oh my goodness. Now we've gone to the daytime. Look at that. Big boy in the harbour. It's waiting for you. There's a man all dressed in blue. And the man in red shorts as well. And they're getting on the big boy. And they're going to go out for a cruise in the blue Mediterranean Sea. The sun is setting. You're going to go down to the lower decks and look at the aquarium. Look at that. Wow. All you can eat, all you can drink. Dancing, prancing. If you're very lucky, a little bit of romancing in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, out in the blue Mediterranean Sea. Paphos Sea Cruises, Ocean Vision is their big boy, and that boat is waiting especially for you. The price, if you're curious to know, kicks off at around about 60 euros, 30 odd euros for a Littly, and if you want to go on the Crescendo on a Friday or a Saturday, all inclusive with massive firework display, that's only 80 euros a pop. Dancing girls who are dancing and prancing, especially for you. Wow, that's got to be a boat trip to die for in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Paphos Sea Cruises, don't forget to come and see our girl, and our girl is the girl called Sexy Roxy. You've got Mr. Musri in the background, and somewhere over there is the man with the sexy legs, and his name is Major Tom. There he is. Yasu Gumbaru, Major Tom, you alright?
Hello.
How's that new car of yours doing?
New car, my stolen car.
Stolen car, all the way from downtown London. It's a nice colour and it's a nice car. One day I'll come and steal it back. There we are. We're in the Paphos Harbour. He's had himself a new Mercedes four-wheel drive. He's chuffed to bits, and it really is a nice car indeed. But Mr. Mars of the Peacock fame told us that it was stolen in downtown Stockton in London. Let's hope he was joking. There we are, Kato Paphos Harbour, and it's very best indeed. There's a little kiosk over there that sells pretty much about everything you can want, except for cigarettes and Romeo and Juliet. But if you're looking for a great restaurant, if you're looking for the oldest restaurant, if you're looking for the most famous restaurant in the world, you found it. It's the Pelican Restaurant, and that's the girl in charge. Her name is Miss Addis. She's a beauty, a personality to die for. Look at that! It's Gumbaru number one.
Gumbaru number one.
Mr. Marinos. How are you doing? All right?
Very good.
Again, I'm sorry to upset you, but this T-shirt must have been cheap because they put the A upside down. It must have been cheap. Now, hold on. Are those shoes cheap as well? Let's have a quick look. Oh, those are the Gucci ones.
No, Dolce Gabbana.
Dolce Gabbana. Sorry, I get confused. They're all cheap, aren't they? They're all cheap. There's one of the Gumbarus there. They're all a bit cheap, aren't they?
I mean, all my shoes is very cheap.
Yeah. I mean, the moment you start buying shoes at less than €1,000 each, I mean, that's a bit cheap. Can't you go a bit higher? 1,200, 1,500?
I will think about it.
You'll think about it. And these shirts you're wearing, you know, €300 or €400 a shirt, it's just not a lot of money. Spend a bit more.
A bit more.
Show us
Next year,
just how
our money
rich
going
you are.
up.
Yes, there we are.
We'll buy a more expensive
This is
one.
Marinos. He's a star. He's a pet gangster in downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and he's an absolute legend. He really is. Marinos,
Your
thanks
table
very much
is
for your
reserved,
humor.
you know.
Thank you very
over
much.
there.
We'll be back
Always.
in about 10 minutes.
See you in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. He is a star. He really is. He's superstars absolutely everywhere on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. Now, there's a restaurant that doesn't need much of an introduction. It's known as the Girolamo Bistro, and it's probably one of the best restaurants in the world, but certainly in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. And as you can see, it is packed to the rafters, and they are busy. There's Miss Maria, the love of our lives. You've got little Bruce, you've got George, and of course, coming up the rear end, we've got this man. Quite simply, the most handsome man in the world, and of course, his name is Mr. Emmanuel. How you doing, Gumbaru?
I'm okay.
You all right? Busy?
I have people looking for you.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Has anyone been asking you for more selfies?
No?
No, not today. Oh my goodness. I was just thinking you were more famous than even Mr. Ooh La La up there. That's Mr. Emmanuel. If you're looking for a handsome man, that's the man you want to come and see. And if you want a table in the Bistro Girolamo, that's the man you've got a sweet talk. Otherwise, you get to sit in the street. Look at them, packed to the rafters. the man in charge at the back is Mr. Marios. Let's go and say Yasu Gumbara to him, because otherwise he gets a little bit upset, doesn't he? So let's go and say hello and see what he's got to say. There he is. He's busy, busy, busy. Look at that. He's doing something. You all right, Marius? Are you sampling the food? Or are you sampling the food or making the food? You're making the food. There we are. Let's leave him at it. He's a busy, busy man. That's Marios. And they're so busy tonight that this man's here as well. And he's the boss. Yasu Gumbara, all right?
Yes, how are you?
T-shirt, all in blue.
Where
Nice.
are you going to come to sit? Where we want to discuss
Very
something?
soon, we're going to come. We're going to come very, very soon.
Okay.
He wants us to come and sit down and we're going to negotiate. That's what we're going to do. Look, we found 2 more superstars in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. And look, oh my goodness, he really has splashed the boat out today. I think we've had, what's that? What is it? What was that?
Sour apple.
Oh, sour apple, my goodness. And a bottle of water. Get him to push the boat out, Karina. Come on, David, spend some money.
That's it all tonight.
I know. These stars, these are 2 stars that are great, great friends of ours.
She's so
And
sweet.
yes, my dear.
She reminds me now, a cheeky, sneaky little girl, you know.
She is
she's
cheeky.
laughing in a way.
She is
I
cheeky.
can imagine when she was much, much younger.
No, not that much younger, because she's only a young girl now. So couldn't be that much younger. As for him, well, he's an old doddling old man.
She's got a
There we
lovely,
are.
sweetest smile, and she reminds me this naughty
Cheeky
doll.
monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
he does. We'll be back in a bit. We will be back in a bit. Absolute superstars. We knew they were going to be here because he messaged me on Facebook. And they are great, great friends of ours indeed. Now, we're going to keep going. Hold on. Andreas is now accosting Miss Oching receiving the booth. What a handsome man he is as well. All dressed head to toe in blue. He is indeed. Next one on the block, doesn't need much of an introduction, possibly the biggest, possibly the busiest, but certainly one of the best restaurants in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. It's Sale at the Castle. If you're looking for a great, great meal, this has got to be at the very, very top of your list. And if you're looking for a table in there at this time of year, to be honest, you're going to have to book it or perhaps have a word with that chap there, Mr. Mike, who is the director of the restaurant. And you can see they're very, very busy indeed. And they make great cocktails, by the way. Strawberry daiquiris all the way for our girl up in downtown Glasgow. And of course, that's the girl from Glasgow who went to South Africa and then came all the way back again and fell in love with a Mr. Paul. And he's got a rod with a massive circumference. Yes, Miss Michaela, I am talking to you. Look at that. Yasu Gumbara, you're right. We're outside the little restaurant known as Stevie's Bar. And of course, it's packed to the rafters. And as you can see, Mr. Dexter is swinging from the lampshades. Only joking. Where is that man with a great, great beard? There he is. He's coming round the back of the superstar known as Ooh La 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 La. And there he is, the man with the beard, Mr. Dexter. You all right? You're doing well? Are you busy? Yes, we'll leave you at it. I can see you're busy, busy. He's very, very busy indeed. And of course, that's Ooh La 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 La, the most famous man in the world and a personality to die for. You all right, Ooh La La?
Nice to see you.
Are you busy? Are you busy?
Busy and busy.
Busy, busy, busy.
You can see.
We'll leave them to it because, of course, they've got a job to do. And as you can see, the restaurant from the rear to the front is absolutely packed to the rafters. Downtown Kato Paphos Harbour on a spectacality of an evening, indeed. All it's missing is you. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy.
I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you.
We don't want no poo-poo. We're in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness. And hey, while you're at it, why not click through to our about page where you could consider to buy us a coffee or 2. Google us, Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee platform, totally safe, totally secure. Register one of your cards and make that little coffee donation to the channel. Keep us afloat. Allow us to perhaps put some benzene in the tank. If you want a special video for you, it could be a shout out for an anniversary or a birthday video. You never know. If you want me to call your cat in, I will, especially for you. Buy Me a Coffee platform, thank you very, very much. Go and have a look at it, see it, and read all the people that have bought us that coffee or two. The list goes on and on and on. We're going to say thank you to some of the stars, of course, Lady Sharon, Sir Philip, all the way in downtown. Is it Coventry? No. Is it Colchester? No. No, it's in Cornwall. Of course it is. Of course, our stars all the way downtown York. Lady Rachel. Oh, yeah. And the man with the Cheshire Cat grin. Of course, our Mr. Jason, we're talking to you. Of course, Lady Justine, our JJ Tonic, and her long-haired lover.
They are coming soon.
They're coming very, very soon, Mr. Andy. And Ollie Wally the doggy.
Oh, and Ollie is coming.
Well, I don't think he's coming, to be honest.
Ollie is not coming.
He's going to be left in charge of the house and the BMW.
Yes, he's gonna be a bodyguard of that very area. Ollie the best, I would say. And I would like to thank you as well. To thank you for your time, for your lovely attention, for what you do for us. Until now, we are very, very happy. We are really happy that we got you all, our luxury, beautiful family. And we are getting huge, only together with you. We don't need any fame, we don't need anything if we didn't have you. We're loving you to bits and kissing you from the bottom of our soul.
So if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness, and why not go through to the super thanks button on YouTube itself. Sir Derek Scully, we thank you very, very much indeed. Obviously, Sir Damon Ritchie, sorry, he's a lord. I'm getting confused with all these titles, but he's one of our super, super early family members. And of course, big shout out to the two lords in damp Cardiff, Lord Jeremy and Lord Simon. And we can't forget those superstars all the way out in Northamptonshire. Of course, Our Lady, oh, so sweet Caroline. And of course, the one and only Lord Nigel of the big guns. Marika's on the hotline to one of our superstars as we speak.
As we speaking, my son is calling to me, the dearest son in the world. So this is on live. This is something that we can say that the children always remember about parents. So we are on very, very live.
Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again somewhere in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour and Promenade area. All that's missing is you. Feast your eyes and digest. There's an awful lot of people having a very, very good time indeed. See you soon. Thanks for watching.